Since 1968, serving our community with local news and sports. Covering Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Iredell, Lincoln, and Watauga counties. We are WHKY News.
Good evening and welcome into the Monday, October 6th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news today, a man has been charged in connection to a fatal shooting late Friday night in Hickory. Arianna Mack has details from near the scene of the incident.
Thanks, Rob. Reporting for WHKY, I'm in the back parking lot of Windy City Sundries in Hickory. The suspect arrested in Friday night's shooting is expected to be in a Catawba County courtroom on Tuesday. 23-year-old Lamont Keyshawn Ramsewer of St. James Church Road in Newton was arrested Saturday morning by Hickory police officers with assistance from the Catawba County Sheriff's Office and Newton Police. Ramsewer is charged with first-degree murder in connection to the fatal shooting of 24-year-old Corbin Noah Davis of Hickory. Shortly after 11 p.m. Friday, Hickory police officers responded to the shooting in the back parking lot of Windy City Sundries on 2nd Street Northeast. One victim, Corbin Noah Davis, was pronounced deceased at the scene. A second victim, a 23-year-old Hickory man, was transported to a local hospital where he was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators identified Lamont Keyshawn Ramsewer as the suspect involved in the homicide. It was discovered that Ramsewer, Davis, and Hutchinson were known to each other. Investigators obtained a murder warrant for Ramsewer, and he was later found and arrested. Ramsewer was placed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under no bond. A district court date is scheduled Tuesday, October 7th. The investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information should contact investigators with the Hickory Police Department. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY News.
Thanks, Arianna, and condolences to the family of Mr. Davis. The City of Hickory Ward 5 primary election day is Tuesday. There are 5 candidates vying for 2 spots in the November election. The 2 candidates who receive the most votes gain those 2 positions. In addition to incumbent David Zagaroli, Arnita Dula, Kevin Gaylord, Joshua Ledford, and Taylor Laluski are candidates in the primary. It applies to the approximately 5,000 voters who live in Ward 5. The ward's precincts are located in portions of downtown Northwest Hickory and the Viewmont section. Additionally, portions of Burke and Caldwell counties are part of Ward 5. The deadline to register to vote on Election Day is October 10th. Early voting for the municipal elections gets underway October 16th. Election Day is Tuesday, November 4th. We will have coverage of the primary on WHKY Radio at our website, WHKY.com, and on tomorrow's 10 o'clock TV news. In today's crime report, details on a case involving a reported strangulation, plus Arianna Mack and David Cedrone report on multiple arrests. In local sports, Jason Savage has details on a big win for the Lenoir-Rhyne women's soccer program. In Community Focus, we'll have a feature on a local business that recently won a prestigious honor from the state. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2 and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and at 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
Weight loss is never one size fits all.
At the North Carolina Bariatric Institute, we support you with personalized care
at every step of your weight loss journey.
Your care team is led by robotically trained bariatric surgeons.
Our nurses, dietitians, and psychologists work together to help you achieve lasting, effective weight loss.
Visit us online to register for a free informational seminar and begin your weight loss journey.
You've only got so many weekends. Spend one doing something nobody saw coming. Is it a party, a festival, a race? It's all of that, and all at once. Concerts, tailgating, unbelievable action, 100 reasons to say this is actually awesome. It's fast, it's wild. It's the cutoff race in NASCAR's playoffs, the Wild Card Weekend. The Bank of America Roval 400, Sunday, October 5th. Get tickets at charlottemotorspeedway.com.
Once Upon a Time is right now. Escape to the Renaissance Festival, a time-traveling adventure. Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. There's music, comedy, circus entertainments, jousting, nights, the Living Mermaids, and a feast all rolled into a non-stop outdoor family adventure. Tickets limited while supplies last. Online only at renfestinfo.com.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday and your chance to call in and win a prize pack, which includes the Veteran Thank You Challenge coins and other fun prizes from Pepsi, Serenity Salt Spa, Midway Carpet Distributors, The Juice Apothecary, and Little Caesars Pizza.
Great news!
What's up?
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory has been voted the #1 Hyundai dealer in North Carolina on DealerRater.com.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Thank you to all of our wonderful team members and customers.
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory.
The following report contains real arrest records and law enforcement data. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Welcome back into the WHKY News on this Monday. I'm Rob Eastwood. Leading off our crime report today, a man has been arrested and charged with multiple counts of strangulation. 22-year-old Cody Alexander Lale of Pewitt Park Drive, Conover, was arrested Saturday by Conover police. He's charged with 2 felony counts of assault by strangulation along with misdemeanor counts of communicating threats and crime of domestic violence. Lale was detained in the Catawba County Detention Center under no bond. A district court date was scheduled Tuesday. WHKY's Arianna Mack reports on arrests in Alexander and Caldwell counties.
Thanks, Rob. A Lenoir man has been charged with stalking and theft of cattle. 28-year-old Hunter Chase Inlow of Mulberry Creek Road in Lenoir was arrested Friday by Caldwell County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony counts of larceny of horse, swine, or cattle and stalking. He's also charged with 1 count of felony failure to appear and 2 counts of misdemeanor failure to appear. Inlow was incarcerated in the Caldwell County Detention Center under $62,000 secured bond. District court dates are scheduled for October 13th and January 15th. And a Newton man has been charged with drug offenses after a traffic stop. 32-year-old Paul Payne of Newton was arrested Sunday by Taylorsville police officers. He's charged with felony possession of Schedule II controlled substance and misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia. On October 5th at approximately 12:05 a.m., officers with the Taylorsville Police Department conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle with a defective tail light at the intersection of West Main Avenue and Lilden Road. During the stop, officers spotted drug paraphernalia in the rear floorboard of the vehicle. A subsequent search resulted in the discovery and seizure of additional drug paraphernalia and a quantity of fentanyl. The driver was identified as Paul Payne. Payne was brought before a magistrate where he received a $10,000 secured bond. A court date was scheduled for October 6th. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY.
Thanks, Arianna. Up next, David Cedrone reports on 4 arrests in separate cases.
All right, thanks, Rob Eastwood. 35-year-old Richard Lee Hurt Jr. of Morganton was arrested by Morganton public safety officers. Hurt Jr. is charged with 2 felony counts of possession of Schedule II controlled substance. Public safety officers responded to an address on North Green Street following reports of suspicious activity possibly involving drugs. When officers arrived at the scene, they seized methamphetamine along with other narcotics. Hurt was brought to the Burke County Jail under a $5,000 secure bond. And a Newton man will serve 90 days in Alexander County Detention Center. 29-year-old Dylan Shane Uzel, who was convicted of assault and communicating threats. Uzel was already serving an 18-month suspended sentence from Catawba County. He was convicted of communicating threats on July 22nd, 2025. And 35-year-old Matthew Lawrence Farthling of Lenoir is facing multiple charges. Charges include felony possession of stolen property along with misdemeanor and resist, delays, and obstruct a police officer. Farthing is detained at the Caldwell County Detention Center under a $70,000 secure bond. No court date's been listed. 53-year-old Melissa Sarah Randall of Lenoir was arrested by Catawba County Sheriff's Office. Randall is charged with 2 counts of trafficking methamphetamine and 1 felony count of maintaining a vehicle, dwelling, or place for controlled substance. Randall was jailed at the Catawba County Detention Facility under $115,000 bond. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David. A man faces drug charges following a response to a suspicious vehicle. 55-year-old Kenneth Dwayne Hill was arrested Sunday by Taylorsville police. He's charged with felony possession of methamphetamine, along with counts of possession of drug paraphernalia and driving while license revoked. Sunday, shortly before midnight, officers with the Taylorsville Police Department were investigating a suspicious vehicle at the Shell station on West Main Avenue. During the investigation, a man identified as Kenneth Hill exited the vehicle. Officers spotted drug paraphernalia in plain view on the floorboard, which led to a search of the vehicle. The search resulted in the seizure of multiple scales, drug paraphernalia, and methamphetamine. Hill was transported to the Alexander County Detention Center, where he appeared before a magistrate and was charged. He received a $10,000 secured bond. A Monday district court date was scheduled. And that's our crime report on this Monday. Thank you for watching. For WHKY, I am Rob Eastwood. Stay with us. Jason Savage is up next with your local sports.
Nick, I need your help. Trying to buy a car and I'm overwhelmed.
You won't be overwhelmed at Paramount. Credit, we can help. Time, we're going to get you in and out. Trade, we're going to get you more for it. Hidden Visa, we don't have them.
Problem solved at Paramount Kia.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer every week from Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday on WHKY 1290 AM and 102.3 FM and online at WHKY.com.
Once upon a time is right now. Escape to the Renaissance Festival, a time-traveling adventure. Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. There's music, comedy, circus entertainments, jousting, nights, the living mermaids, and a feast all rolled into a non-stop outdoor family adventure. Tickets limited while supplies last. Online only at renfestinfo.com.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
They come to the line and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr. Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday and your chance to call in and win a prize pack, which includes the Veteran Thank You Challenge coins and other fun prizes from Pepsi, Serenity Salt Spa, Midway Carpet Distributors, The Juice Apothecary, and Little Caesars Pizza.
Rex Allen Theater's back on Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. on WHKY TV 14.2 with Kathy's Cooking, Interesting People, Hildebrand Cruising, and the Squatch Runners. You don't want to miss it. Channel 14.2 on Free TV.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
With your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro, I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News. We start with Friday night high school football. Week 7 saw conference play for all of our area teams. We start in the Western Piedmont 3A, 4A conference. High scoring games drawn. Shut out by East Rutherford 57-0. East Burke winning over West Caldwell 48-8. High Brighton defeats Chase in a defensive coordinator's nightmare 62-32. Patton falls to RS Central 56-7. In the Western Foothills Athletic 4A, 5A conference, Bandy's blanking Fred T. Ford by the final of 20-0. Hickory comes from behind to defeat Maiden 38-21. Newton Conover winning over North Lincoln 42-22. Finally, the Northwestern 6A, 7A conference got underway Friday night. South Caldwell falling to McDowell 60-42. St. Stephen's shutting out Alexander Central 21-0. And in the Battle of Undefeateds, Freedom falling to Watauga 42-20. The Lenoir-Rhyne women and men's cross-country teams took part in their third race of the season, competing Friday at the Appalachian State Fire Tower Project Run. The men finished in 11th place. The women placed 8th. Lenoir-Rhyne volleyball swept Newberry Saturday 3-0. Emmy Modlin had 8 kills, 7 assists, and 17 digs. As the Bears improved to 11-3 overall, 5-1 in the South Atlantic Conference play. They'll take on Wingate tomorrow night, trying to revenge that one South Atlantic Conference loss. Lenoir-Rhyne women's soccer defeated Newberry at home Saturday night by the final of 2-1. The Wolves had only given up 2 goals all season prior to this matchup. Maya Jarvis would score the game winner for the Bears. Her first goal of the season, it came in the 67th minute. LR 7-3 overall, but 4-1 in the South Atlantic Conference. They will be hosting Coker on Saturday. The Lenoir-Rhyne men's soccer team also took on Newberry, went to a 1-1 draw Saturday evening at home. The Bears are now 1-4-2 overall, 0-2-2 in the South Atlantic Conference. They'll be facing Wingate on the road Wednesday. Lenoir-Rhyne football won a non-conference matchup against Valdosta State on the road 32-25. Quarterback Kamani Robinson, 4 touchdowns. The defense, 4 interceptions in this game. Bears 3-3 overall, 2-2 in South Atlantic Conference play. They resume South Atlantic Conference play. Between the bricks next week, they will be hosting Anderson on Saturday. Appalachian State news now. The Appalachian State men's and women's cross-country teams finished 1st and 2nd respectively in the team standings at their Fire Tower Project Run on Friday. For the men, sophomore Aaron Kidd finished 1st, clocking a time of 24 minutes, 37.2 seconds for that first place overall win. Appalachian State volleyball split a pair of matches with Louisiana this weekend in Lafayette, losing 3-1 Friday, but winning 3-1 Saturday. Mountaineers are 11-4 overall, 2-2 in the Sun Belt Conference. They host Old Dominion Friday and Saturday. Appalachian State women's soccer went to a 1-1 draw yesterday against James Madison. Olivia Simon would get the Mountaineers their lone goal of the game in the 4th minute. App is 5-5-3 overall. 1 win, 2 losses, 3 ties in the Sun Belt Conference. App will go on the road to Louisiana Monroe on Saturday. Appalachian State field hockey faced a tough match, falling to Miami of Ohio 7-0 Friday. And then on Sunday, yesterday, they would lose to 6th-ranked Liberty in a non-conference matchup, 7-1. App 8-3 overall, 3-1 in Mid-American Conference action. They'll go on the road to Central Michigan on Friday. And Appalachian State football built an early lead and never trailed, despite being challenged by 3 late scoring threats from the Oregon State Beavers, winning 27-23 Saturday at home. A sold-out 35,021 fans filling up Kid Brewer Stadium. App will be back in action in Sunbelt Conference play when they go on the road to East Division rival Georgia State. As always, you can find more details of these stories and the latest updates when you visit our website, WHKY.com.
Great news!
What's up?
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory has been voted the #1 Hyundai dealer in North Carolina on DealerRater.com.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Thank you to all of our wonderful team members and customers.
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer every week from Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday on WHKY 1290 AM and 102.3 FM and online at WHKY.com.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday and your chance to call in and win a prize pack, which includes the Veteran Thank You Challenge coins and other fun prizes from Pepsi, Serenity Salt Spa, Midway Carpet Distributors, The Juice Apothecary, and Little Caesars Pizza.
Hey, grab me one too.
When you sign up for a Christian Tours trip, you're getting more than just a trip, you're getting a full experience.
Anybody can travel with us. Although we are a Christian company, we believe that's part of what people are attracted to us.
You not only get to see the sites that are listed in your itinerary, but you get to enjoy the fellowship with the other people that are on the trip.
We offer so many tours that if you have a destination you want to go to, you name it, and we can say, we go there.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
This is Community Focus on the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. 3 companies in Newton have been designated as destination businesses. I had the chance to visit all 3 of them. We'll take an inside look at them this week, starting off today with a business that's been a mainstay in downtown Newton for years. We are very pleased to be joined by Sherry Sigmund of Big Sig's Military Surplus and Tactical Supply in downtown Newton. It's an amazing store, and you have become a business destination. Tell us about that award and how that happened, that you were able to receive that award.
Well, we got notification from the city that the North Carolina Department of Commerce was starting a destination business trail, and if we wanted to be a business, we had a certain form that we had to fill out with information, and we had to give a description of our business, and then we had to go about and do other things to turn in, and then once we turned all that information in, we would get a notification if we had been selected or if we passed.
Tell us about your store. You have an amazing selection of just different products here, just so you can tell the folks what do they have here if they want to come by and take a look.
We have tons of things. We have uniforms, hats, we have all kinds of sporting equipment, camping equipment, bedrolls, mattresses. We have canteens, we have food, MREs, ammo cans, just so many things. I can't really remember everything, and we can always order some. There's some things that we can order if you want that we don't have. Otherwise, if we don't have it, we can't get it.
Well, let folks know where you're located if they want to come by and check out this destination.
We are located at 111 East 1st Street in downtown Newton. That's right off the Courthouse Square. And we're open Tuesdays through Fridays 9 to 5 and Saturdays 9 to 4.
Thank you, Sherry, for joining us and taking the time, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it, and thank you for coming.
Sherry Sigmund, who is the owner of Big Sig's Military Surplus and Tactical Supply here in downtown Newton. Thanks again to Sherry Sigmund for joining us. We will continue to take an inside look at local destination businesses in Newton for the rest of this week. Up next, Arianna Mack explains the Penguin Project and how it's connected to the Hickory Community Theater.
Coming to the Hickory Community Theater in partnership with the Penguin Project, Finding Nemo Jr. I had the opportunity to speak with founder of the Penguin Project, Dr. Andrew, about the special performance.
Well, I am the founder and CEO of the Penguin Project. This is a program that provides children with special needs an opportunity to perform theater. They're matched with typically developing youngsters who are the same age, and together they form a partnership and put on the show together. Hickory Community Theater is the latest of our replication programs. We have 60 programs around the country, all of whom are doing the same sort of theater, matching young people with special needs and those that are typically developing.
And the Penguin Project, tell me about how you came up with that.
Well, I have been involved in community theater since I was in high school, and I'm also a physician that works with children that have special needs. As I was involved with community theater, I found that my children became really much better in terms of their communication skills, their self-esteem, their socialization, and recognized that those were the very qualities that were missing in many of my patients, and that's how the Penguin Project was born. Decided to use the theater as a venue to enhance those qualities, and in fact, it has done so extensively all around the country. Well, what you will be seeing are young people with special needs performing. They will be singing, dancing, acting, just as any other individuals do. The key to the Penguin Project is participation and support. We really want to give these young people a chance to shine because they have very few opportunities in the community to do things that their peers do. We will see them on stage with their partners who will be side by side with them, but it's the youngsters with special needs that have all of the parts. They will be all of the main characters. The show that we're doing here is Finding Nemo Jr.
Stay connected with this cast and crew at hickorytheater.org/penguin-project. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY News.
Thanks, Arianna, and thanks to Dr. Morgan for joining us. That wraps up Community Focus and the WHKY News today. Remember, you can get all of the latest news and sports 24/7 at our website, WHKY.com. We also have local news and sports 7 days a week on our sister station, WHKY Radio 1290 AM and 102.3 FM, and streaming on multiple platforms and at our website. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of Arianna Mack, David Cedrone, Jason Savage, Sherry Sigmund, and Dr. Andrew Morgan, I'm Rob Eastwood, and from Hickory, this is the WHKY News.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
White flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
They come to the line and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr. Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday and your chance to call in and win a prize pack, which includes the Veteran Thank You Challenge coins and other fun prizes from Pepsi, Serenity Salt Spa, Midway Carpet Distributors, The Juice Apothecary, and Little Caesars Pizza.
Nick, I need your help. I'm trying to buy a car and I'm overwhelmed.
You won't be overwhelmed at Paramount. Credit, we can help. Time, we're going to get you in and out. Trade, we're going to get you more for it. Hidden visa, we don't have them.
Problem solved at Paramount Kia.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
They come to the line and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr. Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.